There is one competition held in the college. She watched the competition and find it's really cool, people competing, doing the climbing. Then she feels it's kind of interesting. So she decided to join the climbing team and then get training with them, then start to climb better and better and finally become a really good climber. He really loves this sport, so that's interest and passion. He got a lot of fun and really enjoy himself in climbing. And the second perspective is in China, if you do a really good job in the competition, you won a lot of competitions, they will give the second, the first, and then the national athletes. And if you compete really well in international games, that's international athletes. So right now, he is first level athlete. So all those titles can help them to apply for a better school, to find a better job in later their life. At the very beginning, as we just talked about, his father bought him the membership from the climbing club. So at the first first 1 or 2 years, the parents just support him to pursue his interest. And later, when he competed in a couple of competitions, if he won some first place, got some really good results, he got some rewards money from that. Can use the money to buy the climbing shoes, climbing gears. And then after that, when he registered to the Chinese Mountaineer Association and registered to certain club or college, they provide some support.
这个问题找到了，是因为我在中国的。
In 2009, when he was 17, he got first place in the national rock climbing competition. So, national competition for adults group, that's from age 16. So he got the first place when he was 17. So that was a really young champion. And also, in a couple years ago, the top climbers in China, they are mostly from Jiangxi province and in some other province. And that's the first time the number one from his province, Chengdu province. So the people in Chengdu province think that's a huge honor to the city, to the province. So they call him climbing Little Prince. And also because he's his age and he's cute looking.
这次来参加了这种，我应该算是第一次参加这种
This is
世
the
界杯的。
first time he come to a international bouldering competition, the World Cup. So our early impression about the national bouldering competition is that all the climbers, they are super strong, super tall, and also bouldering is kind of different from sport climbing. They are really strong. But when he came here, he noticed that when he was in the isolation room, he saw there are some climbers about his height. They are not that tall, but of course they are still strong. But he kind of found the hope for smaller climbers, just like the number one, the American, his name is Daniel. Daniel was about the same height.
也有点失望。
速度拿了一个第4名，然后难度和攀石都没进决赛，没进半决赛。
Shuha's goal in this competition is to enter the semifinal. That's the first 20, but she didn't do that. She got the 29, and then she found out the movements here. They have richer collection of movements and the large variety of the holds. A lot of things she didn't see that it didn't touch before in China. So that just just a lot of difficulty from that. And then here, the same thing as Zida about the physical conditions. This time Shidi see some European climbers. They are not like super skinny, super tall, or super big, very strong. They are shorter, but their technique and the way they climb also give her a lot of inspiration and directions. He met Daniel Woods in China before because 2008, Daniel Woods went to China to compete in the national sport climbing competition. So he knew him there, and this time he was super excited to see him here and very happy that he got the first place because Daniel Woods, it's about the same height as him. And then to watch Daniel Woods climbing, it's very helpful to learn how to climb and how to compete as a top climber using the height and using the similar body physical conditions. The competition is the best part because you can see all those top climbers doing those V9, V10 super difficult climbing routes. It's just so cool. You cannot see that a lot. You cannot quite see that in China because of the distance of the climbing. And also, she said the audience here is they are fantastic because they were how to say that. No matter the climbers from any different countries, they were just yelled and say, "Come on!" for them. They're so supportive.